Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mr. English Learners podcast. I'm Helen.
And I am Jeck, the man who is currently fighting the war against American movies.
Why? What happened, Jack?
Helen, I'm done. Now I'm thinking to quit.
Why? Why you want to quit, Jack? We're in the middle of a 7-day challenge, Jack. You can't quit on day 5.
I can, Helen, because I'm a fraud. I have been studying English for 5 years. I know the grammar, I know the vocabulary, but last night I tried to watch a movie without subtitles.
Ah, the no subtitle test.
It was a disaster. I felt like a baby. I understood maybe 10%. They weren't speaking English, Helen. They were speaking soup.
Soup?
Yes, it was just noise. What'd you do with it? I don't know, man. What is that? I felt so stupid.
Leaning into the mic, Jack, look at me. You are not stupid, and you are not a fraud. You are just a victim of the school trap.
The school trap?
Yes, Jack, school trap. In school, you learned to listen to robots. Teacher voice. Hello. How are you? But in the real world, you are listening to humans. And humans are lazy, fast, and messy.
So my ears aren't broken?
No, you just haven't installed the software to decode lazy English. And that is exactly what we are going to do today.
Okay, I'm listening. Fix my ears, Helen.
Yeah, sure, Jack. And learners, get ready for an amazing English learning podcast with me.
Oh yes, Helen, I am 1000% ready to learn. But before we start, learners, please subscribe to the channel because we do so much hard work for you.
Yes, and share with your friends who are facing a problem to learn English.
Let's start, Helen.
Okay, so today is day 5 of our challenge. We have covered confidence, motivation, vocabulary, and lifestyle. But today is the big one, listening.
The hardest skill. Speaking is easy because I control the speed. Listening is hard because they control the speed.
Exactly. And Jack, I have a secret for you. Do you know why native speakers sound so fast?
Because they drink too much coffee?
Maybe, but the real reason is efficiency. We are lazy.
Lazy?
Yes, moving your mouth is hard work. Why say 3 sounds when you can say 1? We cheat. We glue words together. We delete sounds. We change sounds.
It feels like a secret code.
It is a code. Linguists call it connected speech, but I call it the smush.
The smush. I like that.
If you try to listen for every single word, you will fail. You need to listen for the chunks.
You know, Helen, this reminds me of the most embarrassing moment of my life. It happened in New York.
Oh, I love New York stories. Tell us.
So, I was at a burger place. I was feeling confident. I walked up to the guy behind the counter. He looked busy.
New Yorkers are always busy.
I was ready. I waited for him to say, "Hello, sir. Have you eaten dinner yet?"
A polite textbook sentence.
Instead, he looked at me and mumbled one word. "Jeet yet?"
Seriously, Jack? Jeet yet?
I froze. I thought he was speaking Russian. I said, "Excuse me?" He said it louder. "Jeet yet?"
He was getting angry.
I panicked. I just nodded and said, "Yes."
Oh no. Sorry, Jack, but it was so funny.
Not that much, Helen. He looked at me, rolled his eyes, and walked away. I didn't get a burger. I stood there hungry and confused. Helen, what did he say to me?
Jack, he asked you, did you eat yet?
How? How does did you eat yet become jeet yet?
Let's break it down on the whiteboard. Did you transforms. The D and the Y mix to make a J sound. So did ya becomes J. Eat is the main verb. It stays strong. Yet is the end. Put it together, J, E, yet becomes jeet yet.
That is insane. So I told him yes, I ate, so he thought I didn't want food.
Exactly. You answered the wrong question because you were listening for did.
Okay, Helen, I understand jeet yet now, but sometimes, even when I know the word, I don't hear it.
Give me an example.
Take the word banana. I learned it in school. Buh-na-nuh. 3 clear A sounds, but when you say it, it sounds different.
Ah, you have discovered the king of English sounds, the schwa.
The Schwa. Is that a dance?
No, it is a sound. It looks like an upside down E, an
It sounds like a grunt. Ugh.
That is it. That is the most common sound in the English language. In English, we are lazy with vowels. If a vowel is not stressed, we turn it into schwa.
Show me on the banana.
School, Buh-na-nuh. 3 A's. Real life, Buh-na-nuh.
Buh-na-nuh.
Yes, the first A and the last A are weak, so they become
That explains why I can't understand the word police. I listen for police, like go, but movies say police.
Exactly. Police or computer. Robot, computer. Native, computer.
Computer. My whole life is a lie. I've been listening for vowels that don't exist.
This is rule number 1 of listening. Don't trust the vowels. Unless the vowel is stressed, it is probably just a grunt.
Okay, so vowels are disappearing. What else is disappearing?
Whole words, Jack.
No.
English is a stress-timed language. This is very different from Spanish or Hindi, which are syllable-timed.
Translation, please.
In some languages, every syllable gets the same time. Da, 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 like a machine gun. But English is like jazz. Da, 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 da.
We have a beat?
Yes. We only pronounce the important words clearly. Nouns, verbs, adjectives. We hide the grammar words. To, the, of, and.
We hide them?
We whisper them. Imagine you are sending an old telegram. You have to pay $10 per word. You want to save money.
Okay, the sentence is, I am going to the store to buy some bread.
Expensive. Cut the grammar words. What is left?
Going, store, buy, bread.
Exactly. And that is exactly how a native speaker says it. Going to the store to buy some bread.
Whoa, the I am became just
Yes, going. The to the became to the, fast and quiet. But store and bread are loud and long.
So when I listen, I should ignore the little noises and catch the big words?
Yes. Stop trying to hear to the. Just hear store. Your brain will fill in the rest.
Okay, I'm catching the big words. But Helen, Sometimes you guys swallow sounds, especially the letter T.
Ah, the glottal stop. This is very common in American and British English.
Glottal?
Your glottis is in your throat. A glottal stop is when you stop the air in your throat instead of using your tongue.
That sounds dangerous.
It's easy. Say, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Now use that click for the letter T. Say the word button.
Yeah, it clicks shut.
Now use that click for the letter T. Say the word button.
Button. My tongue touches the top of my mouth.
Now be a lazy American. Don't use your tongue, use your throat. Button.
Button. Button. Whoa! I didn't say T.
Try mountain.
Robot. Mountain. Native. Mountain.
Cotton.
Cotton.
You sound like a real American cowboy now. That's a cotton button.
This is why I can't understand you guys. You were just making throat noises.
It's efficient. Why move the tongue when the throat can do the work?
Okay, we covered the schwa, the stress, and the throat stop. Is there anything else?
One more big one, linking. We talked about smushing consonants, like black coffee. But what happens when a word ends in a consonant and the next starts with a vowel?
Like clean up. N is consonant, U is vowel.
A robot says clean up. A native moves the consonant to the next word, clean up.
Clean up. It sounds like one word.
Try hold on.
Hold on.
Turn it off.
Turn it off. Nitov, like a Russian name. Ivan Nitov.
Exactly. Turn it off. If you listen for turn, you might miss it. If you listen for the flow, you hear turn it off.
This is like water. It just flows.
Okay, Jeck, we have covered 4 advanced concepts. Schwa, banana, telegraph, stress the big words, glottal stop, button, and linking, cleanup. Now I'm going to say a sentence using all of them. You have to translate.
Oh boy, the final boss battle.
Ready? Putty on a desk.
Excuse me? Did you just sneeze?
Listen again. Putty on a desk.
Okay, let me analyze. Putty. That's linking. Put it on a schwa on the desk. That's the stress word.
So,
put it on the desk.
ding, 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 you got it. Put it became put it, linking plus flap T. On the became Anna, schwa. Desk, desk, stress.
Putty on a desk. Helen, I feel like I just learned a superpower.
You did. You stopped translating words and started translating sound.
My brain is full, but my ears are wide open.
This was a heavy session, guys. Don't worry if you didn't catch everything. Rewatch this part.
So, what is the mega mission for day 5?
The 1-minute shadow. I want you to find a 1-minute clip of a movie. Listen for the schwa. Listen for the linking. Then Then record yourself copying the exact sound. Don't read the text. Copy the grunt.
If they say button, you say button. Don't be polite.
Post in the comments, what is the hardest word to hear for you? Is it water? Is it mountain?
For me, it will always be Jeep yet.
See you guys tomorrow for day 6. We're fixing your mindset.
Stay lazy, guys. Use those schwas. Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.